What's up guys, how's it going? So guys, today we're gonna talk about my purchase. So I bought Alfa Romeo. So literally I'm buying an Alfa. Older one, but I'm buying Alfa. So back to Europe guys. And I cut myself, terrible stuff. But I'm so happy because Alfa is something I always want to have again. And cool, I gonna have new one. Not new one, used one, but new for me. And all oils, everything is changed regularly, so I don't have to worry. And this was the number one thing: low mileage and regular oil change. And it is local car, so I'm very happy. Just to commute to my work on a daily basis to do some groceries. We'll see, maybe I will travel a little US if I will find a time for this. Yeah, I just want to share experience that people from Europe gonna also watch this vlog. I think also maybe people from US would like to see the differences between how the whole process and everything look like in Europe compared to USA. So let's get started. If you start from what kind of cars I was considering to buy, didn't really make like a huge list. I preferred to go with something that actually I can have in Europe, because possibly I will ship this to Europe someday. I have like an extra car to drive, or someone from my family will just enjoy it for quite a while. Basically my idea first was to buy something European. The number one I think was a Stinger, but because of the gas prices and because everything is going to be electrified, so I just thought that 3.3 liter from Stinger can be a little bit too much. Stinger is definitely far away from being efficient. If you drove it, tested, you know that this guy can really drink fuel like thirsty guy water. I was thinking about also Elantra and Kona N. And we have Kona N in Europe. We don't have Elantra N. And this actually was a better pick because Kona is a little small, so I didn't want to go to something that is well, it is SUV, but it's really small SUV. It's so compact that it's kind of minimum of this what I want to have, and sometimes I even consider that is not enough. Elantra N was a pick, but this is not a car that I can actually have in Europe because we don't have this option over there. Super fun car. It's much better built than interior, at least, than the Kona N. Kona N is very plasticky, and Elantra really step up the game, and it's much better. We have other options like hatchbacks and fastback they call it in Europe, but we don't have it here. I don't know why Hyundai is doing this all moves with so many different cars. I would like to have Vittori N. This is beautiful hatchback. I love hatchbacks. I am from Europe, so hatchbacks is kind of my number one type of the car I would like to have. But we have SUV. Weirdly, I always was saying that I never gonna buy SUV, but here I am with SUV, but this is different kind of SUV. Yeah, also I had in my head, of course, Audi. Really put an effort in Volvo to make it like high quality. I was scared a little bit about BMW and Mercedes because I know how many like electrical issues those cars had before. I don't know right now how it is, how good they are or how bad they are. Yeah, Audi was a pick. Has no style. At least inside it's terrible. The seats and everything, and this dashboard is so looks so old, and this sticking out screen just is not for me, something I couldn't just swallow. Finally I was thinking about Alfa. I end up buying one. When you have a sun, it's just showing you this nice colorful blue, but on the other side during the evening you have this deep dark blue tint of the color, so it looks literally so nice, especially with the yellow calipers and those sports alloy wheels. It's just mind-blowingly how good this car looks. And overall I like, that's why I bought the Alpha. I like Italian cars a lot. I like Ferrari. Lambo is sold to Volkswagen, so I'm not interested in Lambo anymore. But Italian styles car always have this soul, always have this feeling, and always have this quality of driving. You feel that even in this SUV, you feel that it's just magnificent how quick this car react, tune, sound, drive. The feeling behind the steering wheel is great. I'm very satisfied. Even this is SUV, you have this option to sit very low. This is not an option, for example, with Q5 you're sitting much higher, and yeah, this is something that I like in this Alpha. Overall look inside, overall look outside. Why Sony has some problems here with AF autofocus. AF off continues. And let's talk a little bit about how it's look like to buy a car in US compared to Europe. In US they really want to sell you car very quickly. They will say whatever to just push you to buy the car. In Europe is much more like elegant. Their whole approach to you is about the knowledge. They will explain you everything about the car. They know everything from the engine, gearbox, where it was built, how it was built, like literally they know everything. Here, when I sat in the Stinger 3.3 turbocharged, double turbocharged, the guy who was driving with me, I was asking here about the engine, and he said that it's 1.6. Really? Are you sure it's 1.6? He started digging in the phone, and a few seconds after, yeah, I'm sure it's 1.6 turbo. So a little bit funny. Also, I was checking the Elantra and I remember when I came to the dealership to Hyundai, and one girl was salesman came to me, and I told her that I want an Elantra N, but they had only blue, and I told her, do you have any other color like black or gray? And she took me on the back and she showed me the like a base Elantra, this 1.6 regular engine. So it's crazy. She didn't even know what she is doing also. So this is like a weird feeling in USA that you're going to the dealership and they sometimes don't even know anything about the car. They try to just sell you this car, and that's basically it. They will ask you how you feel, how you drive, do you like the car, and just overall things, not too deep. Where in Europe you really get information from this guy. That this guy really love the cars, and this is completely different level. Mustang, electric Mustang, another two. Check this one out. Like, remember I was driving and considering Megane RS, Renault Megane RS. This dude literally know every part of the car, and just conversation with him was on a very high level. So it was so pleasurable just to talk with the guy who actually know what he is selling. And yeah, but I landed in other place where they were selling multiple cars, and I was there to check the Audi A4 2 years used, I think. And the funny thing was that when I told him about Elantra, and he said that this is Audi, this is Hyundai, so it's completely different level. Oh my god, come on guys. I know that Audi has some aluminium parts, and I would say that it's no rust on this car, but overall, if you know a little bit about the FSI engine, you know that for years they have bad reputation, especially in Europe. They've tried to fix it, but still have some problems with the cars. So pushing the Elantra on the side, that it is much worse their car. It's not even comparable to A4 and Audi. It's a little bit out of the touch, I would say. Lack of knowledge.
But I mentioned this because he was really persistent, and he just, you know, tried to explain me how outstanding A4 is compared to Elantra N. But he didn't bring anything to the table, like literally nothing.
With championship-winning success in motorsport, this motorsports DNA lives within every vehicle.
I was trying to find the Alpha that really is a, you know, just doesn't matter the year, but I want to have like a low mileage, and more importantly, you know, someone take care of it. And I have a little scratches on the left side, but I said, okay, interior is perfect. Previously I saw so many scratches, dents and other stuff inside, even from the, you know, woman's nails, dropping the keys and scratches on the dashboard. And I said no, and bad smell, all that stuff. I couldn't just. All maintenance were done in Alfa Romeo, in the same spot where I bought the car. So yeah, I was super happy really when I drove this car, and I feel this car that is really in good condition. So this is also a big difference in Europe compared to USA. In Europe, people really care about the cars, really care about what kind of oil they are using, really care about interior cleaning and everything. You don't have like these scratches, dents anywhere. You can buy 50 years old car without any like damages inside. That's crazy. Here it's just 2-3 years old, and this car and already have plenty of scratches. In Europe, as I said, they give you this option to choose your car. Then don't try to, like here in USA, when you try to leave to go to other dealer, they will do everything what they can to stop you. They will take the phone number from you, email, and even if you say that you don't want any contact, they still gonna call you, still gonna, you know, try to, you know, sell you something. In Europe it's definitely the opposite way. They try to make you comfortable. They even say, hey bro, this is like, I was in Renault, and guys say, hey, here is Ford, next doors we have a Honda, so go check them out and then come back if you like us better. So it wasn't like they try to sell you something in a very persistent way. They wanted you to feel comfortable what you are doing, and your car should be your pick, not the salesman. And also weird things happen here in USA, that some people, like I hear in Kia, that they salesmen sell them, they want a forward drive, and salesman sold them rear wheel drive, and they didn't even know about this. So it's like crazy thing going on here in USA sometimes. But what I'm hearing is just ridiculous, really. Yeah, but overall, how my experience in Alpha, this actually dealer was very nice. Girl that was selling this car was very nice. I told her that I want to see this car, you know, underneath, so I want to see what is under the car. So she said no problem. They leave the car, they take off the tons of the screws from this car. I didn't even know to take this you know, engine cover from the bottom, and yeah, I saw everything, no leaking, no like damages. They fill the papers very quickly, of course, because they want to sell something very similar as in Europe, but they in Europe at least they will lay you out everything. They will show you every step and how like rates look like and everything before you buy a car. He was like, you know, they fill already the form, they, you know, applied for credit and everything. Even if I told him I want to know the rates and everything, it's just, but whatever. In US they want to make you feel better, make it feel like more funny. They have a nice music playing. They also have like a bell, so if you buy a car you can ring the bell, and it was like super nice, super funny. USA, right? Everything for fun. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I own Alpha. I am very happy with Alpha. So far I'm gonna do a review of this car. I'm gonna do a little bit beside of media I create. I'm gonna show you some update because I like cars. This was always a big chunk of my life, but this was more like in Europe, not here in US, but maybe I will start doing this here. I was racing a lot of cars. I had an accident, so you know, I have a small history. It's like when I came here, we just work to US. It's just work, no time for yourself. You know how it is. People know that in Europe we can work 7-8 hours. They even shortened the time right now to 4 days of work and 10 hours daily. So very happy, very satisfied from Alpha, guys. If you consider the car, definitely you have to go and check Alpha. Whatever other car you want to buy, if you don't want to buy something from Europe because you want to buy something reliable like a Japanese car, then definitely, or maybe it's not like a bad option for you, because Alpha can have some quicks, but this is like very rare. If something's happened to Alpha, I would say that really Alpha is a reliable car, there's no problems with there, but sometimes some things can occur, like, you know, something with the audio, or they are very sensitive on fuel. So if you're gonna use like bad fuel, low octane fuel, or you know, you're just gonna fuel your car in a like cheap gas station, you can have some errors. So they are very picky, and maybe it's good because you're gonna use good quality fuel. I always fuel my car on Shell, sometimes Costco. I think that Costco has a good quality fuel. So yeah, I am super satisfied with this car, guys, and I just want to share it with you. And yeah, experience was overall positive, and I'm very satisfied. I'm very satisfied. I decided to buy an Alpha. I was a little bit scared because Alpha is not as popular here like in Europe. So you know, the parts and everything to this car are not some common to find, you know, in regular stores if something happened. But I believe in Alpha. I had Alpha before. I like Fiat, Ferrari, and just Italian cars are my bread, I think. So yeah, I'm back to Alpha in USA. That's crazy. It's just so weird feeling that I own Alpha in USA. I was 100% sure I'm gonna buy some American car when I came here like few years ago. No, it's not. Saturday morning, like 5:30 a.m. so neighbors are sleeping, and yeah, I'm recording vlog 30 minutes again. Wow, it's gonna be a long vlog, guys. Bye, like and subscribe if you wanna support me. Links down below. If you have a weddingandemotion.com. Bye.
Like and subscribe.